All glories to you, Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my sincere gratitude for all the opportunities that you have given me. I pray that I can develop the proper appreciation and deep understanding of my debt to you. Now I'm at an age, at the same age that you were when you first crossed the ocean and arrived in Boston. It's quite amazing that only a short while after arriving, you sat on a park bench in New York with little money and no followers, and revealed to a stranger the future existence of farms and temples and schools and thousands of followers. In pursuit of that vision, you founded ISKCON in 1966. You worked hard and long to breathe life into ISKCON. You took a ragtag army of would-be spiritualists and, always conscious of the passing of insurmountable time, devoted your energy to training that army. You honored your divine master's wish and set up a system by which everything could go on perpetually, and you imparted the highest knowledge so your followers would know how to remain spiritually strong. You infused within us an inspiration to dedicate our lives to Lord Krishna and change the world by giving others the same opportunity. Like a mother, you nurtured us. With tender care and love, you tolerated and cajoled us. You watched with delight as we began to crawl and then stand and then walk and then contemplate and begin to implement what needed to be done to take bold action on your behalf, despite our lack of maturity. Like a father, you gave us direction. You wrote your instruction in your books. You chastised us when it was necessary. You gave us the foundation on which to expand a worldwide preaching mission. You demonstrated how to be thrifty and at the same time spend millions of dollars for Krishna, as well as how to manage time and people. By your example, you trained us in the art of devotional service and the attitude of a Vaishnava. You fixed our mistakes when they were fixable and carried on despite our blunders when things were broken beyond repair. You trained us how to spread the message of Guru and Gauranga all over the world. You told us to share the message as you had shared it with us, that Lord Chaitanya and our acharyas wanted Krishna's name to be chanted everywhere, in every village, and if we didn't get the credit for doing it, then someone else would, because it was the Lord's desire. And we understood that it was your desire, and so we wanted to do it to glorify you. All the while, you were acutely aware that the clock was ticking and we would eventually have to do it on our own, although we were not at all conscious of that. We would have to simply depend on your Vani. You strategized how your army of monkeys could abate the flood of materialistic society, and then you left us here to show you what we could do, to make you proud, to make your mission successful, and connect the world with Lord Krishna. And now most of your soldiers are the same age as you were when you first came to America, the age when you first started your mission. Some have already departed. Unstoppable time nips at our heels, and yet the job is not done, and the strategies for imparting this valuable message are still under construction. The experience of descending old age is making my appreciation for what you did and are doing deeper, because I can better understand the physical difficulties you faced and the immeasurable task which you took upon your head. All glories to you, Srila Prabhupada. I am forever grateful for your unflinching dedication to the order of your spiritual master. Now, too, I must find the strength to make my best effort to follow your example, to truly honor and offer something to repay my unpayable debt. I feel obliged to help preserve what you have established and tell others what you did. To change the world as you inspired us to do, I must inspire others. Srila Prabhupada, as I become older, I realize how little I know and how far away from the holy name I am. But still, I beg you to continue to nurture me as a mother and guide me as a father. I pray I will remain at your feet and develop my personal spiritual determination. Perhaps then I can be of some help. That is my prayer, Srila Prabhupada, that I can assist in some way and fulfill the task of leaving your movement strong and healthy as it shifts into the hands of the next generation. While I am still able, bless me so that I will become fixed and make every effort to take advantage of all that you have given. I pray that someday I will be worthy of your service. Thank you.